listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. I don't know what it is. Whenever I want to go and do a video, it's people all around the property. It's a listen to me. Neighbors, I don't know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say, bro. Like, just stay, like, what? Come on. Y'all know I'm about to record, and the next thing I know, everybody talking. Like, come on, listen to me. I want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the battle rap community. I watched LU CASTRO versus DNA. First thing I want to say, I am impressed by both of these guys. For one, I'm impressed with LU CASTRO for being able to get in the ring and hang with DNA, bro. You know, you came with angles, you came with punches, you came with schemes. I like what you were doing, bro. You know, and as far as DNA did what DNA does. And I feel like if you haven't watched this battle, when you watch this battle, you're going to get a brand new appreciation for DNA. And this is what I'm talking about. I think people are getting to the point to where, yeah, everybody's seen the caffeine stream. They seen the battle between DNA and Vixen. Vixen won the battle. She ended up edging out the battle. I think DNA was kind of outclassed in that. You know, no disrespect to him, but he was outclassed in that battle, so Vixen ended up taking the battle. I think after that, from DNA standing out so long, you know, before he started battling, people felt like, okay, well, he's going to be mediocre. No, bro. I think DNA took this rookies versus vets as seriously as any other battle, you know, and you could see it like, I think he said something to Lucas. Let me see it. Like, hold on, I gotta check my notes real quick. He said something to LU CASTRO. He said, I'm just sitting here trying to toodaloo on ways of getting by. Listen to me. That's what he said. His third round, you know, LU CASTRO had like a pretty dope third round. DNA's third round is basically breaking down like LU CASTRO. He's basically telling people like, yo, this is not a rookie. Like, he's a vet. He just hasn't like taken an opportunity to kind of promote himself and to kind of, you know, put himself out to the public. And he's kind of waiting on people to give him looks. You know, he's pretty much saying like, yo, you got a webcam. I'm sure you got internet. Like, you could be having like, you know, a caffeine account, like out here, like doing blogs, like doing anything to kind of keep your name relevant. You know, and he's kind of schooling him like, yo, like just because people tell you you strong, you dope, you know what I mean? In battles, it doesn't mean that's going to change the, like what you getting paid, like pocket wise, you know? So it's kind of reminiscent of, in a sense, what Sue Surf was doing in Tay-Rock. He's basically saying, smack rock in your pockets. DNA is talking to LU CASTRO and basically telling him a better way on being a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Shout out to them for that. You know what I mean? I'm very, very surprised at this battle and how it came out. First round, I'm looking at LU CASTRO. He started the round and he's playing off the whip the pot. He's got like this whole like, he's just rapping and he's just what, and then he gets to the point where he said like whip the pot. You know what I'm saying? So people are kind of like liking that just because that's what people know him from Ultimate Madness. So people are like, yo, like bring that back. He ended up bringing it back. He's going in on DNA. He's talking about, yo, you know, you was doing the Joe Biden thing, and you know what I'm saying? He's kind of like breaking down all that, talking about him. And, you know, it pretty much ends it out the round. He closes out the round. It's a nice, solid round for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then DNA goes, and DNA just goes into, like, ultra vet mode, bro. You know what I mean? He's breaking down LU CASTRO. He's basically showing them, like, how he's failed, you know what I mean, the Goonies, and how, you know, like, you drinking around Ryder's going to end up getting it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you being a bad example, you not helping Twerk out with his third rounds and this, that, and the third, like you not helping, you know, you just basically there. He's kind of just like breaking LU CASTRO down. Second round is more the same. Not necessarily with LU CASTRO. He's breaking down DNA, you know, and I'm not sure if it was the third or the second. I might get him confused. My bad, Lou, if I do. But LU CASTRO is basically saying something like, yo, DNA, you got beat by Vixen and she kissed you. I'm jealous of that. You know what I'm saying? He kind of going in on DNA with that, clowning DNA. You know, I think it was the third round. He's kind of going in on DNA. One of the rounds, he's talking about DNA's tooth. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like, yo, like, not the blogger, shout out to him, but he's talking about, you know, DNA, like, throwing his tooth into the crowd. He's like, yo, like, if I was in a crowd and you would have threw that to at me, I would have, got on stage and knocked you out. Like, he talking crazy to DNA, bro. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is what I want to say, and it's not like me being like dissing Lou Castro at all, because I think he's dope. If you close your eyes and you listen to this battle, it sounds like Old Red is battling DNA. This is what this sounds like. So I feel like if I can give any criticism, to Lou Castro, any constructive criticism, it would be to be you. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to, you may not even be trying to be somebody else. It could just be coming out, however, you rap, there just could be like the sound of how you are, but it was a difference between the first round and the second round. Second and third round, I felt like Old Red was battling DNA. That's how I felt to be. And DNA, you getting DNA. You see what I'm saying? So, maybe you want to like work on that and get back to you. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all tell me. If you watch the battle, y'all let me know. You know what I mean? But that's kind of how I felt about it. Do I feel like Lou Castro can keep... I feel like DNA edged every round, bro. I ain't even going to hold you, bro. I feel like he edged every round, and he out-vetted, his opponent, and he knew exactly what to do. He probably figured, like, Lou Castro's going to come here. He's going to rap about a lot of, guns, and, he might touch on a couple of situations like here and there, but this is what he's going to do, and I'm going to end up attacking Lou Castro's character. Lou Castro did that with DNA a little bit, you know what I mean? He talked about a lot, but I felt like DNA was a little bit more, like his style, it was a little bit more of a tactician on how he broke Lou Castro down, you know what I mean? And his involvement with the Goonies and, just his progression in battle rap, what he's missing. Like, I think the way DNA did it was amazing, and I got DNA edging every round. But does this mean, like, Lou Castro's trash? No. I feel like if Lou Castro would have been on a different card battling somebody with the rounds that he had, I think people would have had a problem with him. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Lou Castro. I do want to see more of Lou Castro battling, but like I said earlier, Lou Castro, this is no disrespect to you, I want to hear Lou Castro battling, and I don't want to hear Red coming through, like, you know what I mean, in the audio. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of how I felt, you know what I mean? But that's just me, my personal opinion. I'm just one blogger out of many. If anybody want to give Lou Castro any round, they may be able to argue the first round, for him in his favor. I think he was going off in this first. I just liked, and you could see, like, even with the app, I think the app had DNA, like, winning, like, every round. You know what I mean? At least with the reactions, like, every round, like, on the app. I don't really look at that too much because you got to think about fan bases. DNA's got a huge fan base as opposed to mostly just about anybody he's going to battle if he's not battling top elite opponents. You see what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. I ended up agreeing this time. I felt like DNA may have edged every round. But this is no disrespect to Lou Castro. I would like to see you battle again, like I said. But, just be Lou Castro. Kind of take a little bit of what you're doing in the first and spread it out throughout all the rounds. And I think you will go far, bro. And to be in an environment like that, I know it was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? You got all the... battlers and everything up on the window, like, peeking in. And I think y'all was, like, kind of, I don't know if it was, like, a shoe store. I don't know what it was, and it was kind of, like, probably something different than you used to doing. But I feel like DNA, like he was saying, in rooms like this, this is where I thrive so people can actually hear, like, what I have to say. And I felt that, like, when he was battling. But I also felt with Lou Castro, I think you are going to do well, like, in a small room setting. I don't know if when the big rooms come back, if things are going to change, but that's how I felt like watching this battle, bro. You know what I mean? I think both of y'all did good in the small room. If Lou Castro has any fans, I think they can argue the first, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? But the work you put in, I think, was dope. If you want to do, like, a thorough breakdown of this battle, it's probably going to take you, like, 4 hours, like, watching it over and over again because it was so much said between both parties, writing it down and doing a blog and editing and all. It might take 3 hours to, like, really sit down and dissect, like, this entire battle. But from first watch, I got DNA edging it. You know what I'm saying? Every round. It is what it is. I see URL is posting battles, and they put, like, I think the next battle they posted up on URL channel, I think it was Chef Trez versus Danny Myers. I hit up somebody behind the scenes and I asked him, like, yo, is this like a, is this going to be a regular thing? Y'all just going to be dropping battles? You know, because we all kind of been going crazy about it, trying to get them to put battles back on the channel. And I know I've been kind of like, you know what I mean? Every chance I get, I'm trying to get them to drop something so people can have something new to watch that may be a casual fan, you know? But I talked to them, they said, no, this is not going to be normal. I think they just doing this for the couple days that we have now, and I think they may stop doing it. You know what I mean? I think they had like an issue to where they had to post, you know, a video for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm understanding. But you know, if they get good reception and people start liking it and people are watching those battles, who knows? Things may change. They may continue to drop battles. I don't have no problem with them doing that. Even battles that may be older that people may not be checking for, if they drop those on the channel, you know, it gives people something to be able to look forward to. And this could get people interested to say, well, you know what I mean? Man, I used to love battle rap and now I'm seeing why I really like it. I may have to get this app to watch some of the more current battles to see what's going on. Like dropping battles, old battles is not going to do anything but help y'all. That's what I'm thinking, you know, but I'm just one blogger out of many. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I do want to say, DNA, bro, I feel like you are a rarity in battle rap. You know, to be able to take on all these PGs and do that, you know, and then switch up and take on vets and, you know, and you set out, you know, I don't think people are really taking this into account. You set out a year, you know what I mean, before you did another battle. You know, and to come back, you took Vixen, and then, you know, you turn around and you took LU CASTRO. I think you had, you know, a long period of time, for what I understand, like at least behind the scenes, that to write for LU CASTRO. You know what I mean? I think you were writing for LU CASTRO, or you had the opportunity to write for him right around when you were already booked for Vixen. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe he just took advantage of that time and felt like, you know, everybody's watching me. 50 Cent is reposting me. All these different rappers are reposting me. People are talking about me online. My followers and subscribers are going up. And, you know, my viewership is going up on Caffeine. It's going up on Instagram. People are following me. You know, let me take advantage of this opportunity each time I get in front of this camera and show people why I'm one of the best in battle rap. And I think that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. And I might have to look at that JC versus Pratt. We may have to watch. I might have to write some of them bars down. We might have to see. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, tell me what y'all think. And right now, is the URL app worth it? I'm being real. I got it. That battle was good. You know, and to be able to go back and watch some of the old stuff, like the Tay-Rock versus Daylight, you know, some of those battles that drop, it is a good feeling to just be like, you know, I could go back and just watch some of this stuff if I want, you know. But I do, you know, I'm an advocate of wanting them to drop battles on YouTube. I understand their dilemma as a company. You know, you gotta like try to maximize and make the most money off of your product. You know, I'm not mad at that, but I just feel like the fans may hurt, you know what I mean, if battles are not dropping. You know, and shout out to them on Thanksgiving. They dropped K-Shine versus Rum Nitty. I feel like, personally, Rum Nitty was getting into a space to where stock may be dropping. You know what I mean? That's just me, you know, and them dropping that battle kind of reinvigorated people. Like, people tagging me in videos that they doing, like, on Twitter, and they're just like, yo, like, you hear what Rum Nitty is saying? This, that, and the third. Like, you know, I think them doing that periodically is not going to do anything but help the battlers in the future. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.